Here is a simple illustration on how to achieve this full circle flare dress. So the first thing you need to do is to fold your dress in form of a flare, like a triangle this way, right? Now, if you're making this dress with an ankara, please note that the length you'll be joining it. You're going to go ahead to join your ankara to get a very long length, right? So after folding it this way in form of a triangle, go ahead to measure your round bust measurement divided by 4. Now my bust is 33 divided by 4, and what I have is roughly 8.3 inches, right? If you measure yours and divide it by 4, go ahead to add 1 inch to your measurement. So what you now do is to place your tape, and wherever you have that measurement, you're going to place your ruler and connect. Note how I'm placing my ruler. I'm not placing it straight, I slanted it up. Make sure that the measurement you have here is your bust circumference divided by 4 plus 1 inch, right? If you look at this dress, the upper part was replaced with another design, right? You need to measure from your shoulder to where that design is going to stop, the side of the dress, right? So after getting the measurement, let's say you're using -5, so at that -5 you take note of it, so all the gown measurement will start marking it from that -5. Now place your tape this way or measure across your bust area from one armhole to the other side at the front. That from this part, now place your tape and measure towards the other side of your armhole. This is just to get your accurate measurement so that you don't have any excess. After measuring, place your tape at that -5 and mark your armhole. To get your armhole is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. So mine is 7 inches. I placed -5. So what I will have at the lower part will be 2 inches. And I'll connect it to that 2 inches that is remaining from my armhole. Make sure that the measurement you have across this line is your bust circumference plus 1 inch. Then you slant it down. So after that, what you now do is to take your gown length, place your tape, and you now go ahead to mark. When you're marking this, make sure that you're minusing that 5 inches that you'll be replacing with that design at the upper part. So after marking it, go ahead to draw out your line connecting it, and the next step you take is to go ahead to cut this out. After cutting this, now you also use the same pattern to cut out for the back pattern. So when you're cutting this, take it up, do not slant it down, right, so that it will not create like a sweetheart neckline at the center. So this is what you have now. What you do is now to take that design that you have, you can find something like that in the market, right? Then you go ahead to attach it to make up for the upper part. Now for the back pattern, you still make use of this back pattern, this front pattern, but note that the back pattern is a bit lower. So I'll go ahead to slant it out. If it's -2 you want to use, go ahead to slant it. You notice the way I'm slanting it, I'm not actually cutting it straight. Then get your design and you now go ahead to attach it for the back pattern, so you can actually get that design in the market.